Hello, welcome to this review of Gallo Family Vineyards Twin Valley Hearty Burgundy, California. Introduced in 1964 by a company founded in 1933. They said that on their website, they said that this was one of their early flagship red wines, okay? Hearty Burgundy. You might remember it was just called Gallo Hearty Burgundy. Had a different label design. I found out in 2005 they changed it up and they introduced the Gallo Family Vineyards label. It's got a red rooster. You see the red rooster, and then it's got a vineyard with the house, the big house down there. Purple and gold label. And there's some information on the back. We call it the best taste promise. It's about how their wine is going to have the best taste, whatever that means. And if not satisfied, call them, and I guess they'll give you a refund. Okay, you can call them or get on the website. Medium-bodied Hearty Burgundy combines mouth-watering richness with flavors ranging from dark berry to red plum. This bottle, 1.5 liters, 1,500 milliliters, was $7.99 at Dorgnac's. There's a very good locator too. I checked and it said that was the only store around here that had it. And there was one store in Baton Rouge that had it. So I checked at other stores just to see if that locator tool was accurate. It's very accurate. It was nowhere else. Okay, I peeled the label off, the little, the pretty purple label at the top, and then I pulled the cork. So let's pour it here about 9:30 a.m. Now I had the Paul Masson California Burgundy, very good. Then I had the Paul Masson American Burgundy from New York, Canandaigua, New York. So there's two versions, one from one side of the country, one from the East End. Both very good, both so enjoyable. This is the next Burgundy I'm having, and there's Livingston Cellars. There's Carlo Rossi. I want to try them all. Oh, I had the Carlo Rossi Burgundy. Forgot I already had that. No, I had the Paisanos. Sorry, that's a little different variety. So, I want to check them all out, all the different Burgundies. Okay. Well, it's Burgundy in the appearance, you know, like I was saying this in an earlier video, like a 1983 silver Buick Regal with the burgundy vinyl interior and the burgundy vinyl top. You might remember those. It's a little sweet, little tannic. Think of red grapes. 12% alcohol, that's right there in the higher up end of the table wines, which can go up to 14.0. Anything above 14.0, according to the United States Tax and Trade Bureau, it has to be classified, or it is classified as a dessert wine. And anything below 7.0 is not even handled under the Tax and Trade Bureau. It's handled under the Food and Drug Administration. And then Jean-Pierre, the Beer and TV Ramble, was telling me, I don't even recall any wines that I've seen under 7%. I said, I haven't either, but I wasn't really looking. So it's a rich, full-bodied aroma. Smells really good. It's got that characteristic. There's sort of a house style, I think I'm starting to learn with Gallo wines. Like they're really, but these are the reds. They're really tannic, like strong grape skin. I don't know how you'd feel about it. It's a little acidic. I don't know what the acidity level is. I think they have those specs on the website that you can look it up. There's a section where they give all the specs. There's food pairings, and there's other mixer recipes, I think. Yeah, the food pairings for this wine, they said was, they said would go with things like chili, like spicy chili, hearty, Italian meat sauce, and grilled sausages. And I think that it really would. It is medium bodied. With the tannins, though, the tannic thing, it's more of a sipper, and it's going to kind of rest on your tongue. So I don't know. I know people that can't stand red wine, right? Like lady across the street, lady in New Orleans who I go visit from time to time. I just talked to her last night. She likes white wine. If she drinks red wine, she said it makes her like gag, like she can't stand it, which to me is strange. And people often ask me, "Are you a red wine or a white wine drinker?" I said, "I like them all." So red, white, in between the rosé. I like them all. I don't really. Maybe I prefer the red, but I don't mind the white. So there's a whole bunch of lines of wine from Gallo, Ernest and Giulia Gallo. This is the Gallo family. This is sort of like their main line. You see it in all the stores. There's also Livingston, Carlo Rossi, Behringer, Sutter Home. Somebody told me that 2 days ago. She said, I like Sutter Home. White Zinfandel, I think she said. I said, yeah. Oh, yeah, my mother always buys that. She was telling me. I said, oh, okay. And they make on and on and on and so on. Then there's like the signature series from Gallo. Those are like $33 to $35 a bottle, same size bottle. Oh, I'm sorry, the 750 milliliter bottles, so quite more expensive than that. Just like Behringer, I noticed they have at Mathern's like $30-something bottles of the Behringer. Usually it's just sort of like a budget wine. I know somebody had all these little plastic Behringer bottles, and I said, oh, what is all this? And she had different varieties of reds. Oh, that was when we were traveling from the Woodlands, Texas to this town. I said, is that any good, Behringer? She said, not really, but I was drinking it the whole time, so it was very serviceable for my purposes of trying to put up with these 4 children and make that long trip. So she couldn't have disliked it too much. She bought it, and she was drinking it, and it was helping, I guess. So I will be trying the beer. I will try the Behringer wines coming up, and the Sutter Home, and the Livingston Cellars, and the so on, and the so on. Okay, so sure is delightful. Every time I try these Gallo wines, they always taste good. Every time I try those Taylor wines, they always taste good. Every time I try the Paul Masson wines, they're always good. So I've been drinking a bunch of good ones, and the price is always right. Oh, I popped the cap, the cork, so won't be able to keep this hanging around. Thank you for watching this video, and I'd be curious to see what you think about Gallo family Hearty Burgundy.